Optimus Magnum.
What's good, YouTube? My name is Optimus Magnum, otherwise known as Tony, and welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, check out some videos, and if you like them, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and click that little notification bell that lets you know when I have a new video coming out, like today, like right now that you're watching. Yeah? Alright, anyways, guys, today I'm going to be talking about some games that I play that just to pass time. Do you ever have those games that you play not to record, not to make videos, not to stream or live stream? You just pop them in because you just want to chill, you just want to waste time, or you're just with your friends and you say, hey, you want to play this? And you just play it. Do you have those go-to games that you play? They don't necessarily have to be your all-time favorites. They don't necessarily have to be your favorite of all time in general. Just a game that you just like to pop in because it's rather just fun to play or just easy to pass time with and just enjoy, whether it be by yourself or with your friends or with your kids or with whoever you game with. Those are the games that are just always seem to be the go-tos, So I have a few here that I'm gonna talk about today, and you can let me know what you guys think about them, and I'll tell you why they're kind of my go-to games, just for at least right now and for some time. They're the games that I play every now and then. I'll just, I'm bored and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pop these in. And that's what I do. So, first one is Triple Play 96 on the Sega Genesis. Now, this game is fun. This game is, there's so many cool baseball games, right? And they're realistic now. They're so realistic now, it's ridiculous. But back in the day, and when you were playing this, it's so relaxing. The music was really cool. The way every batter came up to the plate, and you get the swing and the commentary and things like that. It was just simple. It was just a simple baseball game. You just have to press, you catch the ball, you throw, press one button to basically throw to a certain base, and it was easy. It was an easy time. It wasn't the easiest game to play necessarily, because you can lose in this game, but it was just a fun game to play, fun to count your stats, and just fun to just play your regular season or your playoffs, leading up to the World Series and things like that, and watching the celebration at the end. But just a really fun game to play. So if you haven't played Triple Play 96, I suggest grabbing it. A lot of these EA Sports games are cheap. You can grab these and play them and just enjoy the music and the sounds of a baseball stadium for what it's worth, basically, in a game like this, because it's just fun. And it's fun to play against your friends too. A really cool game. Second, I'm gonna kill the sports theme first, because I know a lot of people don't like sports games. Not everybody likes sports games. I do, but I grew up playing lots of sports games, but I know a lot of people don't. But Madden, it doesn't necessarily Madden 22, but Madden in general. Like, every year I buy Maddens. I'm one of those guys that I like Madden. I know that every year it seems to be the same, or they mess up, or there's glitches, or there's issues with the game. I play franchise. I don't play online mode. I don't play the whole, whatever the ultimate team is. I don't do the card openings and the pack openings and all that stuff. That's not me. I've always played Madden for the franchise and just playing it just to manage my team, play every regular season game. I try to put the computer as hard as I can be, or the AI as hard as it can be, to be able to give me a challenge and to make it a realistic simulation style game. And I work on that every year. That's what I do, because that's what I like. And Madden is just one of those games where you can just listen to music, chill, play your franchise games, and play. And whether it be just by myself chilling, I'm usually right there behind me on that couch right there, playing it on my TV. And just to show you, it's always in my PS4. It's not even in this box right now. So literally, it's always in my PS4. I'm always playing it on there because that's the PS4. I play it on my PS4 Pro that's over there on my 4K, and I just sit back, relax, chill, play Madden just to kill time. That's one of those games for me that just ultra time killing, ultra fun, just to play a couple games before bed, or a couple games when I'm just relaxing, and it's fun. All right, the next one. I'm not really big into racing. I'm not like a big Need for Speed or Gran Turismo guy or anything like that anymore, but There's one racing game that I love and that I always seem to go back to just to kill time, and it's just fun just to see how far you can get, how many laps or how many tracks you can get to, and that's RC Pro-Am. Let me see if I can get in the light. There you go. It's so hard with the lights right there, but because of glare. Also shows you how clean this game is. Nice and clean, right? But anyways, RC Pro-Am's a really cool game. I just like the top-down kind of RC controls. It's a little hard if you're not used to playing. If you haven't played RC Pro-Am, it's a little hard to get the controls or grasp the controls when you first initially start. But as soon as you grasp those controls, it is such a cool game to play, and it's fun to get far in the game. Now, the one thing I really hate is that orange car. You guys know what I'm talking about. No matter what level you seem to be on, there's always at this one point in some kind of track where the orange car takes off. So you need like bombs, or you need missiles or something to be able to shoot that car or bomb that car to be able to not pass you, to be able to even win the race or even place or even get lucky to place. Because when that car takes off, it's over. He's gonna win. So either you're gonna take second place or third, but you're not gonna take first unless you somehow bomb that car non-stop throughout the game, and you gotta have enough bombs or missiles to be able to shoot him down, because once he takes off, it's over. I don't know what it is with that game that it does that or why they did that, but it's really hard, especially when you get to the later tracks. Watch out for that, because oh my goodness, he takes off. So have fun with that. But yes, RC Pro-Am is a cool game. Just sit back, relax, chill on the couch, and just game. You just game and have fun. Alright, next on my list is a shooter, Commando. This game is cool because basically you're coming in a helicopter, right? It's based off an arcade game that was released like in 1985. It's a Capcom game, but I believe, yep, it's a Capcom game. Sorry, I had to look down to make sure, but you release off of a helicopter, right? And you're basically, you're Super Joe. You got your gun, you're ready, and you're just facing enemy upon enemies. You're a one-man military army person just trying to, rescue POWs and rescue people and just defeat the enemy. Basically, you're in the jungle and all these other places, and it's just such a cool game. It's just a run and shoot, vertical run and shoot, basically, and it's just, how much fun can you not have? Seriously, how much fun can you not have playing a game that you're just basically running and gunning through all kinds of enemies and just trying to, get through and defeat the levels? And this is one of those games. I cannot tell you how many times I've beaten this game. I actually beat it on a live stream one time when I was streaming with on GGR, which is Good Game Report, one of the Discord groups I'm in. We had a retro night, and I beat this game live on the stream on there. It's just a fun game. It's one of those games that I love to play just to pass the time, and it's fun. All right, next is another NES title. Another shooter, basically, but this time you're in a vehicle. It's like a vehicle shooter, Jackal. And these are like underrated games. These are games, guys, these games, cheap. You can get these games for really cheap and have nothing but fun on them, especially this one's the best co-op game. So if you have a friend over and that friend wants to play a game with you, you can pop this in on your NES and just basically just have fun. You're two people just driving around shooting in your Jeeps. That's all it is. And you get through level after level after level, and it's just really exciting to play and fun to play. You get like a lot of lives, and you can't go wrong with this, Who doesn't like being in a Jeep, driving around, cross countries, all kinds of different levels, and just shooting out of your Jeep, missiles and guns? Who doesn't like that? It's just the ultimate adventure, basically. I mean, you can't do that in real life. Well, I guess you can if you're in the military or you're crazy, but still, take advantage of this, play this. I guarantee you will love it. It's such a fun time-passing game. right, next, and this one is probably a really good time pass, and also sad for me because of Kobe Bryant. So if anyone knows, I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. I'm a Lakers fan, but that's not all. I love Kobe. I loved his game. I loved the way he played. I do not think he's the best all time, but that doesn't matter. That's not the point. The reason I love Kobe is because of how hard he worked at his game, the footwork, the fundamentals, the way he treated his daughters, the way he was as a player and a man, and it was just, to me, it was everything. I grew up with him as my favorite player. A lot of people I grew up with Jordan, watching Jordan as well, but he wasn't on my team, and nor was he my favorite player. I hated Jordan, but not because he wasn't good, because I think Jordan's the all-time best in my opinion, but it was just, I loved Kobe Bryant, and watching him grow as a player, watching him win championships after Shaq left and everything else, it was just so enjoyable. And when he died, it broke my heart. But I picked up this game not too long ago, not knowing that he was in it, and I wanted to see, because I didn't know that there was an NBA Jam on the 360, and it was also on PS3, and I believe the Wii. Actually, it's on the Wii as well, but I never knew that this game existed, and so I got it, and it's NBA Jam, and it's amazing, guys. This game is basically NBA Jam, just updated graphics, and Kobe's on this game. So playing as Kobe and just enjoying myself playing on the Lakers and just passing time playing this arcade game is, I don't know what to tell you. It's truly amazing, and you'll see gameplay. Obviously, you're looking at probably gameplay right now as I speak, but yeah, it has the same announcers, the same everything, the boom shakalakas and all the other stuff, and it's just a dope game to play. Awesome game to play. Was your passing time, and like I said, another sports game, because you know me, I love sports.
Hit fake, Kobe for three. He's heating up. Here it comes. Look out. In the lane, and he dunks with authority. Here's Durant. Odom with the D. Westbrook rifles it through the iron. And we've got a minute more to play before the end of the first half. Pump shot. Bryant from outside the arc. He got his pocket pick. Whoa. Westbrook's heating up. Shake and make. To Odom. Stuffs it. Ball knocked loose. Finds a man open. Can't connect. Pass to Odom. And he blocks the dunk. Controls the rebound. Durant running. Shut the door. Buzzer goes, and that's the end of the first half. The Lakers up by...
All right, we're down to the last two games, or three games, but I'm going to include 2 and 1 because that's just how I roll here. But one of my other go-to games that I like to play, and this is one of those things that when the multiplayer was out, I played it a lot. Unfortunately, the multiplayer doesn't exist anymore. It might exist on the PC. I'm not sure, the PC version. And I'll let you know, I have the PC version, I have the Xbox 360 version, and I have the PS3 versions of this game. That's how much I love this game and love this series. Basically, it's 2 games, but it's Transformers. War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. The campaign alone on these 2 games are just amazing. The storyline and everything that goes on with this is amazing. You play as the Decepticons and you play as the Autobots for both campaigns, and you play from the perspectives of both. And the story is just it's superb. It's great. I believe this is based off the comics, and you're basically the Transformers during Cybertronian years, and the gameplay does not get any better. Nothing could take away the feeling of how you feel when you transform, driving through Cybertron and fighting off enemies or Autobots or Decepticons, depending on what character you are. And nothing beats the fact that when you transform and just start shooting, you can transform back and start shooting when you're in your vehicle mode or flying around. It's just, it's superb. It's superb. Whoever, it was High Moon Studios who made this game. This game is truly amazing. If you haven't played the campaigns for both of these games, play them. I go back to it all the time. I've beaten it probably 15 times, maybe 15, 16 times the campaign on both these games. It's crazy. I've played it on stream at least twice. I know that. It's one of those games that I can't help but go to. And yes, my name is Optimus. Yes, I love Transformers. Yes, I love the 80s. Yes, I love 80s cartoons and stuff like that. But I don't know what it is about this game that just the action in it and the way the sound is, like the sounds when you're shooting the Autobot or your weapons basically and all the other stuff. It is truly, like I said, just perfect. It doesn't even get any more perfect than this game, and I go back to it all the time. I love it. I love it so much. And the multiplayer was so cool. It was so much fun to play, but unfortunately it just doesn't exist anymore. Nobody likes it. And there used to be a horde mode in this too. I'm not sure though. It doesn't have, this is the only game that you can't play this. You have to have a 360 to play this. You can't play this on your Xbox One or Xbox Series X because it's not backwards compatible for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it's not. So, you know, be aware of that. You can't play this backwards compatible. At least it's not available yet, and I don't think that's ever going to be. So you have to have a 360 to play this, or a PS3. So, or PC. It's on PC as well. So if you have any one of those three areas, PC I guess will save you because most people have gaming PCs. So nowadays at least, you know, you'll be able to play it on there. But such a superb game and an awesome time to just kick back, relax, transform and shoot, basically. Transform and roll out. That's all I'm saying. All right, the last game. Now, the last game is the game that I probably play the most of. It's the game that I take with me when I go to bed and play. Sometimes I'm just lounging at work. I take it to work with me, and when I'm on my breaks, I'll play it. There's sometimes I just take it with me when I'm on road trips because it's I play it with a handheld, and it's one of those games that I just take with me everywhere, and I just always have enjoyed playing it, and it's just fun unlocking all the characters. It's fun playing all the levels. I won't give it away yet, but it's Hot Shots Golf Open T for the PSP. The PSP is so underrated. It's such a great, awesome console. You can play this on the PS Vita too if you just download it, but it is so much fun just unlocking the characters, and it's cool because you're like cartoon characters basically, right? I played Hot Shots. First of all, I love Hot Shots Golf series in general. Like, I love Hot Shots Golf. I've been playing it since the PS1, and it's such a cool series, such a fun game to pass time and play with your friends or whoever you play with, and it's great. And this is one of those games that everywhere I go, or even when I go to bed, sometimes I play it before I go to sleep or things like that. And just, it's like playing with cartoon characters that you can level up and, win things for, objects, clothes, and all the, different clubs, golf balls, and different things you can hit with or play with, or it's fully customizable. You can customize a character any way you want them to look, and it just has so many unlocks. It's crazy. I just recently picked this back up because I recently got a PSP again not too long ago, like a few months ago, and I'm back at it again. Like, I'm literally grinding again all the time on this, trying to unlock all the characters, because I had a PSP years and years and years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and I sold it, got rid of it, and I had all the characters, I had everything unlocked, and now I'm trying to do it all over again, and I can tell you, I'm having just as much fun as I had back then trying to unlock all the characters, and it's just such a cool game to play. So if you ever get a chance to play this, if you have a PS Vita, download it off the PS Store, or if you have a PSP, see if you can pick this up. It's cheap. It's not even expensive, but it's such a fun game. And that's the thing about these games. I don't think any game that I showed you today is expensive. And you can, you don't always have to have the bangers. You can take games like this and just pass the time and just have fun with your friends or by yourself, or just, whoever you want to, and just have fun, pass the time and game. And these are the kind of games that I like to play. And, it changes over the years. It changes, sometimes I'll pick up something different. I know I've been known to play Renegade and some other stuff off the NES, and I play some Switch games too to pass times, a lot of shooters on there. But Yes, guys, you can game and game for cheap and have fun and just, you know, live your life. Live the dream, man. Live the dream and game. So thank you again for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said before, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a like. You know, take the little thing there, take the little time. There's a little thumbs up there. You click on it like that. And then after you're done with that, leave a comment. Let me know what games you like to pass the time with. Let me know the stuff that you like. Let me know how you thought about what my titles are that I like to play, and if you play those as well. And yeah, share those thoughts with me. And also, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, you like this content, you like this stuff, you like these kind of videos that I'm producing, or if you have any suggestions or things like that, you know, leave a comment too. But subscribe, guys. Subscribe and click that little notification bell, so that way you know when my videos are coming out. And also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want. That way I post on Instagram the most. That way you'll see, you know, usually put a thumbnail up there, let everybody know that I have a video out. And usually leave a link too if you want to click on that, or just copy and paste it and, you know, pop it in your browser and watch me that way. Whatever way you feel that you need to be able to watch me or watch my content, feel free to do so. I ain't going to fight you on it, all right? So guys, thanks again. I appreciate all of you. And as always, happy gaming.